will be asked to bow down and remain standing. The President will announce that you have been conferred the degrees, and you will be asked to turn your tassel from right to left. At that time, you have to turn the tassel from right to left. After that, another announcement will be made where you will be asked to look back This is the final call for BBA and MBA students to take their seats in the designated area. I repeat, all the BBA and MBA students are requested to take their seats in the designated area in case the seats will be filled. In case you do not report, the seats will be filled there. Final call for MBA and BBA students to come to the venue and take their seats in the designated area. So I'll continue with the instructions. Once you have been conferred with the degrees, you will be asked to look back and wave at your parents, family, and faculty members. After that, the registrar will announce names of the students who will be receiving the medals. The candidates are requested to come on the stage and receive it. After the speech of the chief guest, the faculty members will be guiding the candidates to come on the stage to receive degrees. The candidates are requested to climb on the stage from the right-hand side of the stage, receive their degrees. You are not supposed to shake hands with the guest. Look at the photographer opposite to you and then return to the same seat from where you came. Please note that the university has arranged photographers who will be taking your individual pictures on the stage, and it will be uploaded in the drive immediately after the convocation. So the parents, friends are requested not to come in front to take the pictures. You all will be getting professionally clicked pictures through the drive. After the speech of the chief guest and after clicking pictures with guest, the president will declare the convocation ceremony closed. At that time, you will again have to rise on your seats as all the dignitaries and the chief guest leave the area. The academic procession is making its way in the convocation venue, and I request everyone to please rise. I repeat, the academic procession is making its way in the convocation venue, and I request everyone to please rise. The academic procession is led by Mr. Pinto Mammon, Joint Registrar, Marwadi University, followed by the Head of Departments, Dr. Amit Sata, Mr. Nilesh Advani, Dr. Jay Teraiya, Mr. Hardik Doshi, Dr. Madhu Shukla, Dr. Damodaran, Dr. Nikunj Raj, Dr. Ramesh Kumar Borania, Dr. Pinak Patel, Dr. Siddharth Shah, Dr. Tarak Bora, Dr. Ankut Bhogatia, Dr. Amit Vaid, Dr. Tapan Kumar Trivedi, Mr. Jitendra Patolia, Mr. Paras Rughani, Dr. Raviraj Singh Gohil, Dr. Kiran Kumar Agarwal, Dr. C.D. Parmar, Mr. Abhishek Gupta, Dr. Gaurav Sanghvi, Dr. Mukesh Keshwani, Mr. Subhanshu Goyal, Dr. Deepak Mashru, Mr. Jitesh Joshi, Mr. Mithil Joycer, Mr. Navneet Patel, Dr. Nikhil Chotai, Mr. Shantilal Babaria, Mr. Smith Kacha, Dr. Damayanti Jhala, Dr. Divyakant Meva, Mr. Parth Sadaria, and Dr. Bangim. Let us now welcome the respected deans and directors of the faculties, Dr. R.B. Jadeja, Dr. R.L. Chala, Dr. R. Sridharan, Dr. Sunil Jakoria, Dr. Rishikesh Dave, Dr. Rajesh Patel, Dr. Sarang Pandey, Mr. Sriram Padmanabhan, Dr. Ashish Kakkar, Dr. Lalji Baldania, Mr. Vicky Jain, Architect Bijoy Bodoloi. Let us welcome the governing body members, Shri Amish Bhai Chandarana, Ms. Khushbu Chandarana, Shri Jeet Bhai Marwadi, Dr. K.K. Kakkar, Shri Sandeep Bhai Marwadi, Shri Deven Marwadi. Also please join your hands together to greet the President of Marwadi University, Shri Ketan Bhai Marwadi, and Vice President and Co-founder of Marwadi University, Shri Jeetu Bhai Chandarana, followed by Shri Naresh Jadeja, Registrar, Marwadi University, and Professor Sandeep Sancheti, Provost, Marwadi University. I request you all to keep standing. We all will keep standing till all the dignitaries take their seats. I request you all to please take your seats. Chief guest of the ceremony, Dr. R. Natarajan, distinguished members of the Board of Governance, academic council members, learned faculty members, and my deserving students. Good evening. Here is a hearty welcome, big and warm enough to encompass you all. I am Dr. Bhumika Achinani, Associate Professor at Faculty of Management Studies, and to say that I'm delighted to see you all here is an understatement. Dear graduates, in the fourth convocation of Marwadi University today, honor not only your accomplishments, but also the efforts you have put in, the hard work you have done, and most importantly, sacrifices you made throughout these years to achieve these accomplishments. We greeted you warmly and attended to your aspirations and dreams as you began your studies in this university. You had to work hard to achieve your goals, and we are proud to see you at the cusp of taking this big leap with your heads held high. As you leave this university, a piece of advice I would venture to provide to you is to be grateful for the investment made by your family, friends, gurus, and critics towards your growth as a professional and as an individual. A prayer before beginning any task has been a part of our rich culture since centuries. It assures us of the Creator's blessings throughout. To begin this exuberant yet solemn occasion, I would like to invite Mr. Malav Maru and his team to invoke God's blessing.
Check. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Check.
Hello. Hello.
याकुलेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकला श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभुदिवे देवे सदा वन्दिता क्षमा मातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषजापहा निशेषजापहा। गणनायकाय गणदेवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणाधीशाय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Gare sani, sani sa.
ga re sa sa ni sa sa ni sa sa ni sa ga re sa ni sa ni sa pa ma ga. गान चतुराय गान प्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमट्टाय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदेवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्म सदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्ड खण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गोधकल्पाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणाधीशाय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
अस्तु. Thank you.
So much for this wonderful. It was so melodious that all of us were lost somewhere. Now, further, I would now request Bhai Chanda welcome our Chief Professor R. Natraj, bouquet of flowers. Great pleasure, I request Honorable President of the University, Bhai Marwadi, Convocation open. Thank you, sir. I would now like to Professor Honorable welcome message and to present report.
A very good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. My great pleasure to welcome you all to the fourth convocation ceremony of Marwadi University. I extend a very warm welcome to our honorable chief guest and distinguished academic leader of the country, Dr. R. Natarajan Saab, who has served as the Director of IIT Madras and also the Chairman of AICT New Delhi. He was also the Vice President of the Indian National Academy of Engineering and Chairman of Research Council of the Central Fuel Research Institution, Dhanbad. He was a member of China Eminent Persons Group. Till recently, he was the Chairman of the Board of IT Education Standards of Karnataka and co-chairman of the Engineering Education Forum of the Indian National Academy of Engineering. In addition, he is a fellow of several other notable and professional bodies. A very hearty welcome to you, sir, Professor Natarajan. I also welcome our respected President of Marwadi University, Ketan Bhai Marwadi ji, and Vice President and Co-founder, Shri Bhai Chandarana Saab. I'm glad that I'm here along with many of my colleagues, fulfill their dream of providing quality education to the people of region, which is now having its friends the international domain as well. Their unconditional support and time that they offer to nurture our university, tremendous and wonderful. I also extend cordial welcome to other guests, especially Madam Tara Natarajan ji, who has accompanied sir. Also, other distinguished guests in form of our board members, trustees, Shri Jeet ji, Shri Amish ji, Shri Khakkar Saab, also Madam Manju Sancheti, Madam Avni Jadeja, other prominent trustees, members of the Board of Management, Board of Governors, members of the Finance Committee and the Academic Council, deans and other senior functionaries of Marwadi Group of Institutions, special invitees, faculty, staff, and students, parents of the degree recipients, friends from the media, and all those who have gathered here for this particular special occasion, a very cordial and warm welcome to you all. I'm extremely happy as today's ceremony reflects yet another special moment for us as we proudly send our graduates off to the world as professional and motivated citizens. Dear graduates, on this beautiful occasion, my very special welcome to you as you are eagerly looking forward to receiving your degrees and meeting your friends who were there with you till last year when you graduated. I'd like to share a little brief for the benefit of all the guests and others who are present here about Marwadi Group, and our efforts in the direction of education. And also, then I'll share a small bit of annual report, some glimpses through my PowerPoint presentation. My dear friends, the Marwadi Education Group, the MEFGI, commenced as a major organ of Marwadi Education Foundation in 2008 under the Bombay Public Trust Act of 1950. Marwadi University is promoted by the Marwadi Shares and Finance Limited, MSFL, a major stockbroking company in India, and Chandarana Intermediaries Brokers Private Limited, a leading firm dealing in technical and arbitrage trading in Indian stock markets. Based on the initial excellence achieved, Marwadi University Bill was passed in the Gujarat Assembly, and the university was established by Gujarat Private Universities Act number 9 of 2016 in the month of May of 2016. So you can very well see we are a young university, and though we are very young, we are amongst the only few institutions of the India which have been accredited with the NAC A+ accreditation. Recently, we have also been bestowed with the status of Center of Excellence by the Government of Gujarat for delivering quality education and also excellence in research. This institute is one of the biggest and one of the most esteemed institutions in the region of Saurashtra, and a truly multidisciplinary one which is offering UG, PG diploma, diploma also, and PhD as well in the various domains of engineering, technology, science, management, computer applications, commerce, law, architecture, languages, social sciences, pharmacy, and physiotherapy. And we keep on adding to this kitty every year to serve the nation, to serve the people of the surrounding region as well. Having given this initial background, I would like you to take you through a short presentation which will give you more information about our annual performance of the year 2020-21 and some of the key features and the attainments. It is my proud privilege now to present a brief annual report to all of you in form of a PowerPoint presentation. I may be pardoned by the members sitting here on the stage that because of the movement of the students, we did not necessarily arrange a video feedback for them. But I'm sure the people in front possibly can see the screens on both the sides with the PPT giving you some facts and some details which are there. So we have started quite a few new courses in terms of the newness, in terms of delivering education. And in this particular year, we started courses on pharmacy, Faculty of Pharmacy and Faculty of Science as well. And some of the courses are listed here like PG Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technologies and also BSc in Agriculture. We also, because the NEP came into being, we have also started multidisciplinary courses offering lots of variety of courses which are there. Similarly, we have also started, you can say, the details in terms of the variety of additional courses one can take, particularly in terms of whatever they can do through the academic freedom they enjoy or the academic bank of credit, as we say sometimes, under which the Marwadi University is registered. We also have undertaken our teaching and research in terms of variety of methodology and also blending some of the ways under which we can teach our students. And we know that John Carlos once claimed that educators think too much about effective methods of teaching and not enough about the learning, which if looked into is true for most of the educational cultural around the world. Keeping this concern in mind, the Marwadi University focuses on developing effective methods of teaching learning. Various departments of our university have come up with creative methods of teaching that focuses on and cater to the learning needs of the students. This year, the university has signed an MOU with Coursera by which the students and faculty members are benefited at large by enrolling themselves into multiple courses or for no charge, or basically it's all coming from our side. The university has also initiated lots of collaborations, which are typically with the collaborations with Google, with the AWS, and around 26 collaborations which are there, which help you in terms of teaching learning. Some of the new methods are listed here of teaching learning like jigsaw method, video-based assignments, flipped classrooms, and so on and so forth, and we keep adding to all of them. These are given here for your information. We have also undertaken many special programs to enrich our faculty so that they can deliver the best. So it's basically through guest lectures, the seminars, the webinars, the workshops, etc., which are required. And as has been said, we have taken help of some of the professional bodies like IUCE, Computer Society of India, IEEE, also some of the platforms like Swayam, Coursera, Udemy, etc. And we have delivered courses on what we call research methodology and research paper writing from them. We also done courses and workshops on design and development of web and mobile applications. We've also done courses on computer engineering related domain, also on information technology, AI, big data, analytics, and so on and so forth. Also, one of the special things which we have done was that we advised all our faculty members take up a course which is effectiveness of online teaching. And we are very happy to report here that the compliance of this was recorded to be 100%. Every teacher of this university today is trained and is fully equipped to teach effectively to all the students of Marwadi. That's the power our faculties enjoy today. Friends, in doing so, teaching learning activities, the research also becomes important. Research fetches us lots of brownie points. Research is what recognizes us in the world through some of our contributions. And a little bit of detailing of research is given here for your benefit, that we have attracted lots of funds from the open sources, which may be in form of research and consultancy. As the data says, our research funding was around 200 lakhs and consultancy was around 170 lakhs for the given year of 2020-21. We have also published many papers, and 30% of our papers are in Scopus indexed journals and around 40% in SCI indexed. And we have also partnered with many organizations which are like GPCB or CSIR or PRL in Ahmedabad, with whom we have partnered, and we have undertaken our research in a very, very effective manner. When we talk about education, education is a way we deliver new learning, new subjects, new theories, or new skills to all of you. But the real outcome of it is a measurement in form of a placement. This is something very important for all dear students. All of you work hard for that, and we work equally hard with you in doing so. So for the year 2021, over 500 students were placed in nearly 450 companies, including some of the top recruiters like Amazon, RT Kemp, Morgan Stanley, Optum, IDBI Bank, TCS, with an average package of around 3 lakhs per annum. And something like 87 dream offers, 27 super dream offers were made last year, and the highest pay package was approximately rupees 35 lakhs per annum offered by Amazon to our students. And some of the other details are also given here in terms of your overall performance. And educating you, we need to undertake lots of different activities and events. And this institution, this university is full of those activities and events, whether they are of the religious nature or whether they are of the extracurricular, co-curricular nature, or whether they are for your professional bodies and other things which are there. Some of the things are listed here in form of the events which we have done, events like yoga or the competitions which are of sports nature. They are done, and then of course we celebrate all the special days of the nation like Republic Day and others which are there. A total of 60 plus events were done in spite of the corona. More than 3,500 participants attended those kind of things, and most of them were done in the mixed mode because of the corona or the COVID times which were there. These events included some of the special events like Awaz or Book Talk or the first national mood court competition, and incidentally the second version of that is happening right now. Events were also held with the support of Ultratech in Civil Engineering Department. Pi Day was celebrated by Maths, and many other COVID related events were done by the other departments to remove the myths or bring out the realities, etc., which were there. In doing all these important activities, we also promoted what is something very important the nation is looking at, that is in form of the innovation and the entrepreneurship. And this center of ours is the MUIIR, that is a center for our innovation, incubation and research. And that was initiated on December 5th, 2020 by the then Chief Minister, Shri Vijayabhai Rupani ji, roughly 1.5 years back. It is a new vertical, and it has done its work wonderfully well in last year and a half. It has funded more than 25 innovations with nearly 60 lakhs of disbursements for the startups during the year 2021. Currently, MUIR is working on initiatives like, which include the sensitization programs, Wonder Woman, International Cell, capacity building programs, and very special initiative of Gyan Dan was started last year on the topic of creativity, problem solving, and innovation, supported by one very learned gentleman from US, Dr. Anil S. Patel and his wife, and they have supported us in this initiative. We also have a tinkering lab with an area of around 2,000 square feet and capacity of around 75 students, and it has been operationalized and is being used extensively. We also make contributions to the society through variety of efforts, and some of them are listed here, like we donated money to the CM's Relief Fund. We celebrated events like Kargil Divas. We have also done the green initiatives in form of tree plantation, etc. Some of them are done by NSS and some otherwise. We make use of the solar power, as has been listed here. Around 585 kilowatts of solar power is generated with the panels installed on the rooftop. And then we have also recently started the 2 senior wings of the NCC, one for boys and one for girls, which are there and they are functioning well. We are also the District Green Champion of the Year award given by the district administration to us some time back. These are some of the social contributions. They are equally important. We have to learn. And in the same fashion, last 2 years were very special, and therefore some COVID measures were also required. And these COVID measures are also listed here, that what was achieved or what was done. One of the biggest thing I would possibly say here is we have large international population of the students which is there, and around 700 to 800 students resided in our campus in the same hostels without much of difficulty or any issues, while most of the such facilities throughout the country were getting vacated. We hosted them, we made sure that they are in safe hands, and that was the power of our COVID measures which are there. Some of the other things which are listed here are support given to Rajkot Police and the RMC, also the residential support to international students, duty paid leave to our faculty members, testing, vaccinations, and then of course other contributions which staff and others gave liberally to the relief funds which are of the CM relief fund, etc. Also, duty paid leaves were also given those who were affected by that. So this was the contribution which we made during the COVID times. We have also done extremely well in the internationalization. We are one of the most favored institutions of the country under the Study in India Initiative Drive, SII as we call it. And we have large population, around 11% of the population today happens to be the international set of students which are there. Some of the points which are given here explains you that how we are promoting internationalization, like we do semester exchange programs also, we do lots of international webinars. In the year 2020-21, we had around 38 countries represented on our campus, but today it has gone to 51. And we are very happy and proud about that. We are collaborating with the new universities regularly, and we do celebrate their national days, their victory days, their independence days every now and then. And now large number of companies come together to celebrate, countries come together to celebrate such occasions. And they are very sought after events which all the students tend to attend. In supporting all the students in their needs, and as we are growing also, so we needed to grow our infrastructure also. And some of the major highlights of the infrastructure growth are shown here, my dear friends, and that is that we have added in the year 2021 the high performance computing facility. Of course, this has come with the support of Government of Gujarat. Some of the details of it are given here. We have also added robotics lab. We have done tinkering lab. We have added new canteen and mess facility. We have added sports ground like kabaddi and playground, etc. We have also added some of the new bed facility in the hostels, because we need more students to be supported under these kind of initiatives which are there. So this is how we are building the infrastructure. The journey is continuously on. We keep on adding all the details which are there. Finally, I'd like to come to the core of today's function, and that is that how many students are receiving the degrees or certifications. So all in all, it's 1,621 students are receiving the degrees. We have a huge distinction this year in this particular program. Many distinctions, I would say. Number one, this is by far the largest convocation which we have done. It's the 4th version, as you know. So it's the biggest. We are, of course, doing it in an open, in a very serene kind of a setting. I'm sure you are all enjoying and comfortable with that. That's something very important. It is also the first time that we are graduating the PhD students, and 3 of them are receiving their degrees. So Marwadi has now started contributing to the research domain through research degrees. So that's something very important. Another thing which is something very important is, sure, it merits some support for those who have undertaken the research. You can join hands to clap for them if you don't mind. Yeah, that's a unique distinction. It's like baby steps for us in the research, but we have done it, and I'm sure Professor Natarajan will probably let us know more what more is needed there. It's another distinction which we have this time is that the 3 previous convocations had some students graduating, and they had certain CGPA or they had certain performance level. But in this convocation, we have 15 students who are graduating with more CGPAs than any time ever has happened and the convocations of Marwadi University, and that's another distinction. What it says is that we are gradually improving our performance. Students are understanding the importance of all that, and therefore we are becoming a little better force to reckon with in terms of our performance. Friends, I'd like to come to now my final one or two slides only. Number one, that this year has been a year of challenge as well as recovery for all of us as we focused on putting the pieces together to regain the normalcy in lifestyle, in our functioning, in our delivering whatever we wanted to. However, the passion that the students and teachers have shown throughout this year towards academics is truly an inspiration. Though the year has been marked by many challenges, but our team has proved that indeed success is not an accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, and most of all, love for what you are doing that defines your path towards the success. I think that's something very, very important. The focus, the passion, the direction, the attainments, everything has to be seen in that light. The students and staff have contributed amply to help us recover and achieve numerous milestones this year, which I've just listed. And some of these could only be mentioned in this small report here on this auspicious day. Friends, because of all these good works which have been done by all of you, the Marwadi University has become one of the truest example of Vasudev Kutumbakam. And we are very happy that we are living in a very heterogeneous environment here, which is really enriching us. I'll come to my last slide and last point here. One of the famous philosophers of the Victorian era, John Ruskin, has rightly said that the highest reward for a man's toil is not what he gets for it, but what he becomes by it. Please remember, you are getting a degree, that's a license for you to do many things, but your recognition, true recognition, will come by what you become by it, how you contribute to the society or the profession. So today, let us celebrate that more than 1,600 of our graduates have got the license to be on their own to serve the society and the world by becoming good human beings and also becoming the competent professionals. So once again, congratulations to all the faculty members, to all the staff members, the students, and all of them for their achievements. Thank you to all of you for your contributions towards the collective success of the Marwadi University. Namaskar, Jai Hind. Thank you.
Many thanks, sir, for sharing the accomplishments of the university. And we all are truly honored to be associated with such a wonderful institution. We have now arrived at the moment when degrees will be awarded. I would like to extend an invitation to Professor R.B. Jadeja, Dean, Faculty of Technology, Faculty of Science, and Dean Research for further proceedings.
Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Master of Science, Master of Arts, Bachelor of Technology, Bachelor of Science, and Postgraduate Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology, please rise. Candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Master of Science, Master of Arts, Bachelor of Technology, Bachelor of Science, and Postgraduate Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology, please rise. Mr. President, I present Doctor of Philosophy, 3 candidates, Master of Technology, 29 candidates, Master of Science, 132 candidates, Master of Arts, 1 candidate, Bachelor of Technology, 406 candidates, Bachelor of Science, 182 candidates, Postgraduate Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology, 10 candidates. These candidates from various disciplines have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degrees on them. I also request you to confirm the said degrees on the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to welcome Professor Sunil Jakoria, Dean, Faculty of Management Studies, for further proceedings. Meanwhile, I will request the students to remain standing.
Candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, Business Analytics, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Business Administration, Financial Markets, Bachelor of Business Administration Honors, Bachelor of Commerce, and Bachelor of Commerce Honors, please rise. Mr. President, I present Master of Business Administration 77 candidates, Master of Business Administration Business Analytics 16 candidates, Bachelor of Business Administration 154 candidates, Bachelor of Business Administration Financial Markets 22 candidates, Bachelor of Business Administration Honors 106 candidates, Bachelor of Commerce 37 candidates, and Bachelor of Commerce Honors 10 candidates. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degrees on them. I also request you to confer the said degrees on the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia. Thank you.
I would now request Professor R. Sridharan, Dean, Faculty of Computer Applications, to come forward for further proceedings.
Candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Cybersecurity and Cyber Law and Bachelor of Computer Applications, please rise. Mr. President, I present Master of Science in Cybersecurity and Cyber Law 5 candidates, Bachelor of Computer Applications 82 candidates. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degrees on them. I also request you to confer the said degrees on the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
May I now request Professor Rishikesh Dave, Dean, Faculty of Law, for further proceedings.
Candidates for degree of Master of Law, LLM, please rise. Mr. President, I present Master of Law 20 candidates. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the said degree, and I request you to confer the said degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degree on the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia. Thank you.
I now request Professor Rajesh Patel, Principal, Diploma Studies, to come forward for further proceedings.
Candidates for the Diploma Engineering in various disciplines, please rise. Mr. President, I present Diploma Engineering 290 students. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the said degree. I request you to confer the said degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degree on the candidate who are permitted to receive the same in absence. Thank you.
May I now request Professor Bijay Kumar Bordolai, Principal, Faculty of Architecture, for further proceedings.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Architecture, please rise. Mr. President, I present Bachelor of Architecture 37 candidates. Candidates have been examined and found qualified for the said degree, and I request you to confer this on them. I also request you to confer on the candidates who are permitted
given to me by the governing board as the president of this university, I confer on you Master of Technology, Master of Science, Master of Arts, Bachelor of Technology, Bachelor of Science, Postgraduate Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology, Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, Business Analytics, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Business Administration, Financial Market, Bachelor of Business Administration Honors, Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Commerce Honors, Master of Science, Cyber Security and Cyber Law, Bachelor of Computer Application, Master of Law, LLM, Diploma Engineering, Bachelor of Architect, for which you have been found qualified, and I charge you that ever in your life, by word and by deed, you will prove yourself worthy of it. Admit the other candidates also for the said degree in absentia. Thank you.
Congratulations. You can bow and remain standing. Now I request President Sir for the turning of the tassel announcement.
Dear candidates, please bow and continue to remain standing. The turning of the tassel from right to left. Dear graduates,
So dear graduates, you all have been conferred degrees and diploma. Now you may turn your tassel from right to the left. Turn your tassel from right to the left, just above your heart. Congratulations. You can turn around, say thank you to your parents, say thank you to your teachers. Your parents are on the right, just wave at you. Congratulations. You are graduate students of Marwadi University. You may take your seat now. I'll request Controller of Examination, Dr. R.L. Jhaja, to put register of graduating student in front of Provost, President and Vice President. I will now announce the names of the students who will be receiving medals for the best scholastic performance in various disciplines. As I call their names, they are requested to come and receive these medals at the hands of our President and Vice President. I request a gold medalist student to please come. I request President Shri Ketan Bhai Marwadi to come forward and present gold medal. I request Dr. Sancheti to accompany President Sir for the gold medals. So dear students, please join our hands together for Pushparaj Parmar, Bachelor of Technology Automobile Gold Medalist. Pushparaj Parmar, Gold Medalist, B.Tech Automobile. Then I'll request Mr. Kamlesh Kumar Goel, B.Tech Chemical Engineering, to come here and receive gold medal. Request Ruturaj Singh Gohil, B.Tech Civil Engineering, Faculty of Technology, Gold Medalist for 2021 batch. Mr. Harsh Marthak, B.Tech Computer Engineering, the largest batch of Marwadi University. Congratulations, Harsh Marthak, for getting the gold medal.
The next in line is Dhanraj Bedi. The gold medal is for B.Tech Information and Communication Technology. Dhanraj Bedi. Dhanraj Bedi receiving gold medal. The next, Rushit Kumar Salia is absent right now and will receive in absentia. The next is Sehab Chaudhary, B.Tech Mechanical Engineering for 9.05 CGPA. Faculty of Technology, Sehab Chaudhary, Mechanical Engineering. Sanghvi Meet, Master of Technology, Geo, Faculty of Technology, Master student receiving gold medal with the hands of Honorable President, sir. The next in line is Sneha Nandapura, BBA Financial Management. The gold medalist, Faculty of Liberal Studies, Sneha Nandapura. Nakia Makda, BBA Honors Gold Medalist for 2021 batch, Faculty of Liberal Studies, BBA Honors. Falguni Chauhan, BCom Honors, Faculty of Liberal Studies. Please hand. BBA Honors. Ankita Thakur, BCom Honors, Faculty of Liberal Studies, Gold Medalist for the 2021 batch. Aniket Singh, BCom, Gold Medalist, Faculty of Liberal Studies. Please join your hands together for Rashi Shah, BSc Chemistry, Gold Medalist, Faculty of Science. Rajvi Pandya, BSc Mathematics, Faculty of Science. Please put your hands together for Rajvi Pandya. Now I'll request our Vice President, Shri Jidubai Chandarana sir, to present the gold medal and request our Provost sir to accompany them. Please put your hands together for Krushi Chabadia, BSc Physics Gold Medalist 2021 batch, Faculty of Science. Kothia Vaishaliben, Faculty of Science, MSc Chemistry. Parad Harsh Kumar, MSc Environment, Faculty of Science, Gold Medalist 2021 batch. Sojitra Devangi, MSc Mathematics, Faculty of Science, Gold Medalist 2021 batch. Congratulations, Sojitra Devangi. Khushbu Devnani, MSc Microbiology, Gold Medalist, Faculty of Science. Khushbu Devnani. Drashti Bangadia, Faculty of Science, MSc Physics, Gold Medalist for 2021 batch, Drashti Bangadia. Now coming our Diploma Engineering batch. Archit Shah, Diploma Gold Medalist for Automobile branch with 9.62 CGPA. Archit Shah. Followed by Yuvraj Chauhan, Gold Medalist for Chemical Engineering Diploma student. Followed by Anu Nakum, Civil Engineering Diploma Gold Medalist for 2021 batch. Let's put hands together for Bhargav Modha, Diploma Engineering, Computer Engineering Gold Medalist for 2021 batch, Bhargav Modha. Next is Jai Kumar Patel, Gold Medalist for Electrical Engineering Diploma student 2021 batch. Followed by Balvin Raja Nadar, ICT Diploma Engineering Gold Medalist. And final from Diploma Engineering, Arav Dodhia, Diploma Engineering, Mechanical Engineering Gold Medalist. This is end of Diploma Studies.
Now we are presenting Heli Gorasia, MBA Business Analytics Gold Medalist for 2021 batch. Congratulations. Followed by Drashti Vadodaria, Gold Medalist for BCA, Bachelor's in Computer Applications. Drashti Vadodaria. And the last present is Pooja Wadadia, Faculty of Architecture, Bachelor of Architecture, Gold Medalist 2021 batch. Please put your hands together. These were our gold medalists. Their pictures are all around our campus. They are making us proud. Congratulations. Thank you very much. At the same time, I'll take an opportunity to present the two candidates who have received their PhD degrees. I request President Sir, Vice President Sir to just give a picture. These are our first two PhD scholars of the university. A big milestone for Marwadi University. Please join me in congratulating Krishna Delvadia. The fact she has finished her PhD in computer engineering, and she will present. She has the degree on her friend in her hands. She'll just take a picture with you, sir. And also Shemal Dave. They are two first PhD holders of Marwadi University.
Thank you, sir. On the joyous occasion of the university's fourth convocation, it will be an honor and privilege to hear from the university's honorable president. I request Ketan Bhai Marwadi to address the august assemblage at this point.
Evening. Start in a lighter note. Today, the high velocity of wind is the indication that all of you will fly high in your life and your career. Dr. R. Natarajan, former Chairman AICTI, former Director IIT Chennai, Sri Jitubai Chandarana, Vice President and co-founder Marwadi University, Dr. Sancheti, Provost, Naresh Jadeja, Registrar, Member of the Board, Trustees, Director of Concurrent Institute, invited guests, faculties, staff members, parents and my dear students. A warm welcome to all. Today we are honored to have with us an eminent and accomplished personality, Dr. R. Natarajan, our distinguished chief guest. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and being here this evening. It's with immense pride that I am delivering the fourth convocation address as president of Marwadi University, and it's indeed been an accelerating and extremely satisfying journey. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." This has been true for every milestone of my life. Everything you do start with a conception, an origin, be it a thought, an idea, or even a dream. We conceived an institution that is in par with global standards, be it academics, infrastructure, faculty, learning and development, and creating the right environment, and we continue to conceive. This is followed by belief, a complete and absolute belief in ourselves, our abilities, our partners, the system, and more important, in the opportunities that are all around us. It's this unshakable belief that makes us achieve what we set our minds and hearts onto, and we continue to believe. It's with the simple formula we created Marwadi University, which is today, in just 10 years, home to 11,000 students from 51 nations, and alma mater to more than 17,000 students. We are the recipients of several awards and recognitions such as NEC A Plus accreditation, Koch Award, 3 times ASSOCHAM Award for Best Engineering College and Best Upcoming University, Best Rookie Award in ROCON, to name a few. We have earned a reputed place in a global map of education. We have prepared you to face the challenges of the world through the combined efforts of our faculty and dean, who executed our innovative, comprehensive, and multidisciplinary education system to perfection. This has equipped you with the right balance of skills, talents, conviction, courage, and confidence. That's the need of the hour. We have done our part, and now it's time to do yours. Dear graduate, we are all gifted with minds, and it's time to set it to work so you can achieve all your goals, be it big or small. You're about to enter a world which is driven by power, success, ambition, passion, not to mention the competition and the rat race. It can be a great motivator or a dampener. It all depends on how each one you take it. This millennium will have unlimited opportunities as well as challenges of immense magnitude. You need to be prepared equally for both. It took India 55 years post-independence to become $1 trillion economy. It took another 12 years to become $2 trillion economies. In the financial year 2022, we became $3.1 billion economy. And it is predicted by 26-27 will be $5 trillion economy. Imagine what on the dais enjoyed for 70 years, you are going to enjoy next every year. That's the power, that's the growth you are going to encounter. So fortunate definitely is favoring the young graduates today, since this directly translates into great opportunities of unimaginable results. Seize every opportunity that comes your way, and if they don't, then create your own. There are ample resources. There will be stumbling blocks, but then the key is to make these very blocks the steps to your success. I would like to share a few lessons that I've learned in my life. Opportunities are galore. How do you transform them into success? Like I said, conceive, believe, and achieve. How do we achieve? Stay aware, stay alert, stay updated, and stay ahead. In a fast changing, transient, and dynamic world, innovation and breakthrough happening by the second. Only the one who rides the flow emerges a winner. Learn, absorb, accept, adapt, and take action, even if it means taking the past less trodden. It will definitely be worth in the end. Self-discipline. Being true to yourself and what you do is what is going to set you apart. Self-discipline starts with keeping yourself physically fit, eating healthy, sleeping right, and having a work-life balance. This may seem simple, but as you may take your mark in this world, this is what sustains and gives you the quality of life. Careful and detailed planning is the foundation, followed by simple and precise strategizing. Plan of action and execution is the next step. Participate wholeheartedly and give 100% to yourself. Perform with dedication, honesty, and commitment. Be it your job or your own venture, the rules remains the same. To sustain, you need to stay focused and positive. Like everything else in life, there will be setbacks, failures, disappointments, fears, inability, and insecurities. Whether you want to succumb and be victim or overcome to be an hero, rests in your mind. There are no shortcuts or magic formulas for success other than continuing with the same vigor and confidence. Finally, one thing that has kept me blessed and fortunate, the art of giving and compassion. Give to the ones less privileged, be it your time, attention, money, or kindness. These acts have rich and multiple rewards which will only add to your success story. My dear students, never stop believing in yourself and in all that you're taking from here. Stand steadfast and with confidence, and I'm sure within the next 5 years, You will make yourself, your parents, and Marwadi University proud. Our world and India need youth like you. You are important, you matter. So go forth, go far, and go all out and be the pride of our nation. In conclusion, I would like to congratulate all the graduating students and the proud parents. May you be blessed abundantly and our best wishes for a bright future filled with success, health, happiness, and peace. Jai Jai Garvi Gujarat, Jai Hind. Thank you.
Sir, I sincerely thank you. It is a pleasure to have you and to hear your inspiring speech. You always make us believe that if we put our mind and soul to anything, our dreams will definitely come true.
It is our great honor to have Dr. Natarajan with us today as our chief guest of the ceremony. Dr. R. Natarajan obtained his Bachelor of Engineering degree from the Vishweshwaraya College of Engineering, Bangalore, Master of Engineering degree from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and Doctor of Philosophy degree from the University of Waterloo, Canada. He has worked as the National Research Council Postdoctorate Fellow in Canada and as Humboldt Research Fellow in Germany. Dr. Natarajan served as the Director of IIT Chennai from 1995 to 2001 and as the Chairman of AICTE. Sir, it's indeed a pleasure and privilege to have you with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request Dr. R. Natarajan to deliver the most important convocation address.
President of Marwadi University, and by Marwadi, co-founder and Vice President Sri Jitubai Chandarana, Provost, Vice Chancellor Professor Sandeep Sancheti, a very good friend of mine, Registrar Professor Naresh Jadeja, Deans, heads of departments, faculty members, staff members, current students, and our real chief guest of this evening, our graduating students. They're all gathered here and taken so much of effort to organize this function to celebrate your success. We are truly happy that you have succeeded in getting your degrees at the end of your courses of study. I pray for your continued success and happiness in life, both in your personal sphere as well as in your professional sphere. I must confess that I did not know about Marwadi University a few months ago. I first came to know about Marwadi University when I learned that Professor Sandeep Sancheti has accepted the position of Vice Chancellor and Provost of this university. Sancheti and I have known each other for over 3 decades. I am much older than he is, of course, and we have had an excellent academic relationship. He has held several leadership positions in several universities in India, the last one, Chennai, in SRM University, and he has been the president of the Association of Indian Universities. It's a measure of the number of years you have served as an academic leader in the country. So, Marwadi University, I believe, is lucky in securing its services to take you higher and higher. I was very happy to learn that your president, Sri Ketan Bhai Marwadi, studied in my city, Bangalore. And I serve on the board of governors of a sister institution where he studied, Ramaya University of Applied Sciences. I'm very happy, sir, to be in your institution. When we came into this campus, the wonderful greenery, green campus, and the exterior architecture of the buildings that you have built over the years. And I had the occasion to look into one academic aspect, namely your Learning Resources Center or the library, and the use of technology, digital technology that you employ for making it easy for students to access your library. All these things make me believe that I can smell success in the air in this campus, and I do hope that you will serve as a role model for many institutions in this country. The undergraduates in engineering of this convocation are fortunate that their degrees will be considered to be equivalent to other global degrees because of the fact that our National Board of Accreditation has become a permanent signatory of the Washington Accord, which represents the equivalence of undergraduate education. The latest accreditation requirements demand graduate attributes which are based on outcomes-based education, wherein what the graduates can do after graduation, what they can accomplish, much more important than the inputs and facilities offered by the institute. Coming back to what your president also mentioned, a convocation is a day of celebration, and as Naresh mentioned, it is a day of celebration for different stakeholders. For the students, for whom the award of the degree today represents certification of competence and a passport to advanced education and gainful employment, livelihood, and prosperity. It is a day of celebration for faculty members, for whom it is the culmination of their teaching efforts. It is a day of celebration for the management and the board, for whom it is the accomplishment of their mission to provide quality education. And parents, I can see a large number of them present here, for whom it is a return on your investment. It is also a day of thanksgiving, as your registrar pointed out, for students, faculty, management, and parents to thank each other for obvious reasons. In my very brief address, which is aimed not only at the students and the graduates, but also at the faculty members, I would like to discuss a few things. First of all, the distinctive characteristics of the century, 21st century in which we live and study, current issues, a few of them in engineering education, professional practice and engineering education trends in the 21st century, engineering graduate attributes necessary for success in your professional careers, and the future of employment and a glimpse into the future. Just a few words about each one of them. What are the distinctive characteristics of the 21st century in which, as I said, we live, learn? The 21st century is characterized by several unique things. The significant impact of technology on education, industry, commerce, lifestyle, entertainment, and society. Emergence of knowledge industry and knowledge economy. Demand for mass education. The necessity to enhance the gross enrollment ratio to approximately 50% as our new education policy claims. Widening of disparities between countries and regions, characterized as divides, technology divide, digital divide, education divide, prosperity divide, and so on. Increased uncertainty and lower predictability resulting from accelerating change. The potential of each educational technology and ICT for enhancing the effectiveness of learning. As you move into the world of employment, changing employer-employee loyalty relationships. Let me also point out that today the young people are very dynamic, very innovative, and many of them would like to be self-employed. They would like to be their own bosses. And in India, we have there have been several startups that have become unicorns, and you know what that means. An emphasis on continuous professional development, lifelong learning. As we navigate through the 21st century, we are confronted with a world which is characterized, business circles particularly, as a VUCA environment, V-U-C-A, standing for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. This actually originated from the military. Now, in order to solve the uncertainties and the ambiguities of VUCA, human endeavor requires the positive flip sides of VUCA, another set of VUCA, which is vision, understanding, clarity, and finally understanding. Central to this world is the challenge of change. Change is the only constant they point out, not only in magnitude but also in velocity, the rate of change, and the rate of change in velocity, which is acceleration. I'll just point out a few current issues in engineering education, particularly for the benefit of the faculty members. Engineering education has been recognized universally as the vehicle for national development and global competitiveness. It needs, they say, a major rethink the flattening world. Tom Friedman called the world is flat, he said. But in this new world, there are many challenges. It has been said that we are currently preparing students for jobs that don't yet exist. They are evolving all the time, using technologies that haven't yet been invented in order to solve problems we don't even know are problems yet, like, for example, the environment-related problems, the sustainable technologies, and so on. I will just mention a couple of very important issues in engineering education. The gap in perceptions and perspectives between those who teach and those who learn, the teachers and the students. There is a generation gap between them, but apart from that, there is a gap in perspectives and prospects. Those who recruit, the employers, and those who seek jobs. Those who frame policies, like the regulating agencies, and those who function within the system, like the university. How do we bridge and close these gaps? If you look at professional practice as engineers, the 21st century, there are significant changes which have taken place. I'll mention a couple of them. Constraints imposed by environmental considerations. When we were graduate engineers, we had to design things, build things, implement policies, and so on. There were not many considerations due to environment, but now environmental clearance, environmental compliance is extremely important. Customization demanded by diverse customers. You go into the internet and you can buy things that are very closely related to your requirements. Opportunities offered by technology developments in several sectors. Availability of sophisticated diagnostic and computational tools, and so on. Therefore, there's a whole lot of changes which have taken place in the manner in which we practice our profession. What about engineering education itself? What are the trends in the 21st century? Because you have to translate these requirements to competencies, knowledge, skills of graduates coming out of technical institutions and universities. There seems to be universal agreement that current engineering education system has many flaws need to be removed. I'm only focusing on engineering education. There are requirements in other areas of education also. The national education policy has tried to address some of these major problems, and I'm sure that university is also struggling to implement the changes demanded by the new education policy. Now we talk about engineering graduate attributes for success in careers, which say that what are the qualities, competencies, skills, attitudes, aptitudes, and values that you need in order to succeed in life in terms of employment. And industry has many requirements which are not actually always translated into what the institutions give. There is a gap there, the industry academia gap. You're entering the employment phase in your lives. Therefore, you need to know what the future of employment is. So there are some principles which have been enunciated. One of them is that less than half the workforce in the industrial world will be holding conventional full-time jobs. Part of the work will be part-time. You may wish to work only part-time. And every year, more and more people will be self-employed. Therefore, if you are thinking about a startup, if you're thinking about a unicorn, this is the time to do it. And also in terms of what kind of workspace you will have, going, if not yet gone, are the 9-to-5 work days. You may wish to work less, you may wish to work more. Constant training, retraining, and job hopping will be the norm. Let us take a look at the options that you have after today. For instance, when you have obtained your degree, you may go for a job in the private sector, public sector, government, central government or the state government. And I do hope many of you will enter the teaching profession. It is a noble profession. We have all enjoyed teaching. You will also enjoy teaching. And another career is an R&D institution. Or you may be an entrepreneur for self-employment. You may first undergo some training, an apprentice, whether in a financial institution or an industry. You may go for further studies, either within the country or outside the country, which is called brain drain. You may write competitive examinations and go for these higher education positions. What are the major factors governing decision making? How do you make your decision? You are independent adults now. However, if your family will have some impact on your choice, and in addition, make sure that job satisfaction is at the top of your list of your own requirements and aspirations. What are the major measures of success? As I mentioned, job satisfaction is one. Money, of course, is necessary. I call it vitamin M, money. Prestige, reputation, image as perceived by your peers, your families, your society, and so on. But some advice has been given by people who know what they are saying on what to watch out for. In terms of hiring, make sure that you do not want clear job descriptions, very clear lines of authority, a conventional type of jobs. You have experience in only one single function, your employers may not like it. You have worked in big firms, you haven't experienced turbulent situations. So these are things that you have to keep in mind when you look for a new job, when you look for a job. Compensation is also something. Your employer will not like a situation where your fixed component that you require is high, the performance-linked part is low. Look at what the IT companies are doing. They divide the whole compensation into two parts. One of it is fixed, the other is performance-related. And if your company or your function becomes redundant, then you also have a problem. Much advice has been given to new graduates by many people. Your president has given you a fine set of values and aspirations, and I learned quite a few things from listening to him. That is, the advice that he is giving to you, not only from his mind, but also from his heart, from the experience that he has had in achieving success. There are some other pieces of advice given by other people. Some of them: develop skills, develop initiative and confidence, network, which you already know in any case. Make sure that the right people know what your competencies are, what your ambitions are. Invest in your family. Success, individual success, is also related to the success of success that you achieve for your family. Be honest and never bluff. There's something you please take very seriously. Be very honest in all your dealings. Also, please remember that if you're honest and sincere, you don't need to have a good memory. Somebody asks you about a situation, you don't have to go back in your memory bank and try to find out what you said at that time. Therefore, you don't need a good memory if you're honest and be realistic in your expectations. Everything comes with time. Don't expect miracles. Have patience. Master new skills all the time. Get skilled, get reskilled, and so on. I hope your president will give you a written portion of a speech, because what he has indicated as measures of success, prescription for success, are very important. I will also give you another set of 4 principles that Azim Premji, the founder of Wipro, he came to IIT Madras when I was the director. He was the chief guest. And he gave a prescription for success. There are 4 principles he mentioned. I would like to repeat them here. He says success is the sum of customer delight. The customer whom you serve, the stakeholder whom you serve, delight that gets from your efforts. It is the sum of customer delight plus hard work. There is no substitute for hard work, believe me. Plus luck. Luck also plays a certain part. The second principle is learn to excel in everything that you do. Make excellence a habit. Don't lose your heart if you lose. But don't forget the lessons learned. There will be failures in life, but you have to learn from your failures so that the next time you don't repeat your failure. That iron doesn't become steel without going through fire. You must be prepared to undergo the test of fire if you want to succeed in life. My last concluding remarks are looking into the future. Why do we want to look into the future? Because as they say, that is where you're going to spend the rest of your life. Therefore, you should be concerned about how to face the future. It is impossible to predict the future, one future, but you can make predictions about a set of futures that may probably happen. And in terms of technology and society, predicting the future in technology is relatively easy. It's fairly logical. But predicting the future in politics, and future in social sciences, and future in economics, very difficult essentially because there are so many uncertainties. And future challenges exist in several areas, including balanced development, sustainable development, which is an important global imperative now. And finally, who are confronted with a host of emerging challenges and opportunities. In order to face them, deal with them, as far as we are concerned, policy planners and implementers, we need to re-engineer our technical education system. New education policy has several important principles for doing this. Future holds for you, and let me assure you, an exciting and challenging array of problems and prospects. The university has given to you the background, the foundation for facing these future challenges and for you to succeed in the future. And personally, I'm very happy to be here to share your success, congratulate you, and also to wish you, all of you, both success and happiness. One last thing, all successful people are not happy, and all happy people are not successful. We choose a balance or a combination of happiness and success, each related to us. And in your case, I wish you 100% happiness and 100% success. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your very insightful address and words of encouragement for the aspiring professionals. I'm certain that the recent grads have taken note of your wonderful teachings and will do everything necessary to incorporate it into their future lives. We sincerely thank you, sir, for agreeing to be the ceremony's chief guest and for your valuable time. Please accept a small token of our appreciation and respect on this special occasion. I respectfully request the Honorable President, Sri Ketan Bhai Marwadi, to present a memento to Dr. R. Natarajan on this occasion. We will now begin with awarding of degree to the recent graduates. Faculty members are requested to guide the graduates for the way towards the dais, and the graduates are requested to come to the dais from the right side of the dais, receive their certificates, and leave the dais from the left side of dais and take their seats again.
So the first four students are Abhinav Shukla, Dhaval Padiyar, Sunil Halai, Meet Bhutani.
Meanwhile, I request all the students who are not in the main ground to come in the main crowd and receive their degrees here on the dais and get the photographs clicked.
पार्थ बाद्रकिया, जय झालावाड़िया, अमन मकवाना, डेनिश कुमार अकबरी, बंसल वैष्णव, परम तेरैया, निपुण पारेख, निसर्ग सतानी.
I request all the students who are outside the
Harshal
main ground
Faldu.
to come back.
अभी केवड़िया, विदिता दहिया, जयदीप सोजित्रा. देवांशी जोशी, हरकिशन कुमार नसित, मनहर सिंह जाडेजा, मरलिन शाह.
कौशल दोषी, कृपा भट्ट, मीत लहरू, माधव फल्दू.
नैन्सी गेवरिया, रोशनी वाछानी, हर्ष ठाकर, अवि गुंशाला,
कृपाली गेवरिया, देव केवलिया, पार्थ चौहान and Rutvik Laksha.
तारक गोपनानी, निथार ठाकर, धवल खोखर, मयूर मोढवाडिया,
राज संगानी, विवेक सोरठिया, भार्गव अगन, यश कुमार मावानी.
नीरव काछडिया, रुशल जोशी, पर्व नाकरानी, ऋत्विज कुमार हीरपरा,
चिंतन किकानी, जयराज कथीरिया, मंत्रा घेड़िया and चिंतन भाई किकानी.
नेक्स्ट ग्रुप सागर धकान, अर्चन तरपड़िया, जयदीप सिंह जडेजा, शुभम त्रिवेदी,
उत्सव मसानी, राज मुंगरा, विनेश राठौड़ and प्रिंस रानपरा.
जगदीश मकवाना, पार्थ पटेल, पार्थ व्यास, वसु कनेरिया.
जय सावलिया, यश पांडे, सहदेव भाई चौहान, दिव्येश पटेल.
जयराज डोडिया, विवेक रैयानी, कंचन वर्षानी, अवनीश वर्षानी.
मीत पंचाल, प्राप्ति पंड्या, आयुष मेहता, हार्दिक तिमनिया.
यश भट्ट, दक्कन पारवानी, रिया वाछानी, डेजी कुमार मंसूरिया,
रुशाली काचड़िया, अंकुर दुधात्रा, जयेश कोटड़िया, जील कुमार वाचाणी,
नैतिक वोरा, दर्शित वघाशिया, धवल मथुरिया, रंजीत केसवाला,
विवेक घोड़ासरा, जेनिस सोरठिया, आदर्श मेहता, मोहित मुरजानी,
ब्रिजेश पोकर, कौशिक रांक, यश कालरिया, यश पटोडिया,
यश मावाणी, अमी नाज्जर, अंकित राठौड़ and शिवांगी हापानी.
धर्मराज सिंह झाला, प्रणव बाम्ब्रोलिया, मानसी नागानी, अनुपमा गिरी,
ऋत्विक वागड़िया, आदर्श शिंगाई, दर्शन अंताला, श्याम बालारा.
जय कंसारा, पार्थ राय, अरुण सिंह राजपूत, आलाप जोशी,
प्रजीत झाला, नील गणात्रा, पार्थ पिंडी, देवी कोटड़िया,
देवांश कनेरिया, जीनियस कारेलिया, प्रतीक स्वामी, अतुल कुमार,
पार्थ रानीपा, किशन पोपट, आकाश अडालजा, राहुल वंदारा,
विवेक सौंदागरा, प्रिया लिंबानी, विधिबेन रांक, जय मेहता,
रोनक गोंडलिया, लोकेश रंगानी, सौरभ नथवानी, संजय खोडभाया.
सहयोग वोरा, विवेक लिंबानी, बालकृष्ण पिठडिया, साहिल सेठ,
नेमिश सेता, महिपाल सिंह जाडेजा, केवल कुमार पारखिया, विराज कासुंद्रा.
मोजिल बारासरा, हर्ष सवानी, विकास भालरिया, जिनेश टिल्ला,
मानसी कंजारा, हेतवी शाह, जयवर्धन सिंह जाडेजा, जी आदेसरा.
कौशल कंसारा, जय कोठारी, शुभम उमरानिया, जयमीन वावडिया,
मिहिर परमार, राज सोनपाल, सिमरन कौर, ऋषि शरदारा, नेविल गजेरा.
भाग्यदीप जोगी, दर्ष्टि हिंदोचा, ऋत्विक बोसमिया, केयूर जोगानी,
रुक्षार्थ ठुम्मर, चिंतन विसावाडिया, तुमीन शेठ, पार्थ वोरा.
दर्शन कुमार चौहान, ध्रुविक कुमार मालविया, वंदन ठकरार, शुभम खक्खर,
श्लोक कुमार सोनी, हीर शाह, किंजल तुडिया, कुमार मजलोम.
कौशलराज सिंह खेर, मिहिर कुमार, दर्श पानीकर, ध्रुव पटेल।
अरबिया बानो अफगानी,
मोहम्मद सफाक बामदानी,
जिशन गंतीवाला, नील वामचा, आर्यांश शाह।
दीपसम रायकर, दीपक राज, निशांत भट्ट।
युग कलोला, यश कुमार जीवानी, मौलिक सुचित्रा, धैर्य त्रिवेदी।
रिद्धि लाखानी, मनाली वडोलिया, मानसी कियाड़ा, रिद्धि नोंधानवद्रा,
पलक सिंगाला, लता लच्छानी, हेली पारेख, देवांशु चग।
देवांश व्यास, अवसर
मोहित
आद्रोजा,
राज,
पार्थ गोस्वामी, शेरिन जॉय।
मोहित राज, विकी कुमार मानवदरिया, हिरल मशरू, हर्ष मशरू।
आत्मजा बगड़ाई, हर्ष मजीठिया, प्रियांशी कारिया, निशित सतोडिया।
नमन कुमार रादड़िया, हार्दिक भूत, अभी देलवाड़िया, मोफैजन माहिदा।
अर्जुन जोशी, सिद्धार्थ कुमार छावड़िया, जुबेर लाखानी, हर्षिल ठुम्मर, हार्मी अद्रोजा।
कृपाली राठौड़, यश मोरडिया, आर्यन मलिक, श्रुति पिथवा।
अजीम लुलानिया, मोहम्मद मुस्तफ़ा परमार, आशीष चित्रोडा, ओम भरडवा।
कृपल कोठिया, प्रज्ञेश कुमार भालू, ध्रुमित असोदरिया, यशवंत डाफड़ा।
पुष्पराज सिंह जडेजा, हर्षमान सिंह जडेजा, विराज दोरजिया, मनदीप रामानी।
मिहिर वाडोदरिया, दर्शन हिरपरा, जय त्रिवेदी, मीर राजगोर।
मीत धड़ुक, मीत भीमानी, प्रवीण नदार, गौतम हरानिया।
भाविन कुमार पिठड़िया, युग बोरसदिया, हेत बलार, सिद्ध सोरठिया।
सुमित कंदोरिया, कौशल वोरा, राज राठौड़, अर्चन माकडिया।
जय पित्रोड़ा, पावन चांगेला, हर्ष टोलिया, नम्रताबेन खांदेका।
डिम्पल विरसोडिया, मानसी चावड़ा, इशिका जैन, प्रिया ध्रांगद्रिया।
निखिल कुमार, अक्षिता साई, साक्षी कुमार, देव मेनपरा।
ऋत्विक मकवाना, हीत जालावाड़िया, प्रांजलि भट्ट, खुशी पिठडिया।
निशित दुदकिया, किशन फुलतारिया, भाविक वोरा, कीट ठुम्मर,
क्रिश मानेक, भाविक मेहता, प्रथम बुद्धदेव, धनराज सिंह परमार,
देवांग गोहिल, वासु सवजानी, मयूर पिथड़िया, प्रेम कुमार आचार्य,
दीपेन राजपरा, प्राची भट्ट, कुणाल रावल, किंजल जादव,
दिग्विजय चावड़ा, ऋतुराज परमार, तुषार पित्रोड़ा, दर्शन गोहिल,
आकाश राणवा, जय पीपलिया, विश्वा पटेल, मेघनाबा जडेजा,
नांद ठाकर, आदित्य पंड्या, हर्षित उपाध्याय, सचिन अमृत्या,
ऋषिगिरी गोसाई, किशन डांगर, परम जोशी,
दीपक कुमार खेनी, प्रियंक कुमार वेकरिया, हार्दिक खूंट,
मौलिक काचरोला,
धवल संगानी,
कृष्णराज सिंह जाडेजा, दीप वसोया, शिवम शेठ, अभिषेक कुमार वाला,
उत्सव विरानी, कुणाल कगत्रा, ध्रुवीन पटोडिया, आकाश काचड़िया,
युवराज सिंह, अक्षय जाला, विकी कोटक, आमिर बेलखिया,
अर्थ बालोडिया, जेमिश डोबरिया, मीत देसाई, प्रियेन भंडेरी,
डेनिश कुमार कुनाडिया, जनक परिया, मन देसाई, मयंक सिंह जडेजा,
अमित पडियार, नीर गोसरानी, कुणाल त्रिवेदी, प्रयाग शेठ,
हर्ष सपारा, राजकुमार पाडलिया, वत्सल रामानी, दिव्येश बामरोटिया,
चेतन पुरोहित, मिलन गोपानी, मीतभाई देरासरी, नवगण परमार,
रविंद्र कुमार अंदोजिया, जयमीन दामेचा, हर्ष अग्रवाल, केयूर भालसोड,
विशाल कांगड़, रवि राठौड़, केवल कानानी, परम त्रिवेदी,
नीरज बेरा, मानव भागिया, उमंग मोकानी, नेविल सोरठिया,
राज कलोला, अंकित कुमार वागड़िया, कुणाल धामी, सुशांत वेकरिया,
हार्दी वेकरिया, ऐश्वर्या पोपट, यशवी खेतानी, भक्तिबेन ठुम्मर,
सकीना माकड़ा, केयुराज जालू, कृणाल रामानी, मीत गोयानी।
हार्दिक राज सिंह जडेजा, विद्या संघवी, चंद्रराज सिंह परमार, सुमित भारद्वाज।
हिमांशु अमीपरा, यतीन पित्रोड़ा, ऋत्विक वसोया, हरिकृष्णन यादवल।
हिरेन संघानी, प्रियेश पोपटानी, मीत पटेल, भव्य कुमार पंचोलिया।
हर्ष भीमानी, पार्थ गोरवाड़िया, श्याम कालरिया, दीक्षित नंदानी।
मोहित कुमार कानानी, हार्दिक जादव, देवांग वैष्णानी, सलोनी चौहान।
कृष्णा डोबरिया, अंजलि सुदानी, नीरज शेरसिया, ऋत्विका तलरेजा।
हेमांशी ठक्कर, सामिया मोटवानी, चारमी चौहान, मौसमी दारसानिया।
सोनल चौधरी, कुश वैष्णानी, मीत कुमार खाट, अनुराग सोनागरा।
ऋत्विक कापड़िया, जैनिल कैला, धर्मेश चौवटिया, विशाल भालानी।
ऋषित काकड़िया, द्रुमिल चारसनिया, अक्षय फडाडू, सौरव बार्यवाद्रा।
पार्थ सवेरा, राज उंजिया, जय टांक, ऋत्विका वीरपरा।
ऋषि सौसाणी, मयूर कोटेचा, भूमित कुमार कंसारा, जानवी सोचित्रा।
रुचि सिनोजिया, पूजा जाविया, दिव्याबेन जुलासना, वेदांगी शाह।
हिरलबेन शाह, देविका राहुल, अलीशा मकवाना, भारवी पाव।
ऋषि गोल, पार्थ सिसोदिया, मीसाबेन खानपरा, शिवानी दलसानिया।
पूजा वंदारिया, मीरा परीख, ज़ैनब पारेख, ट्विंसा फालोडी।
हरमीत कुमार कोयानी, दिव्येश मुच्छडिया, जैनब वकील, आकांक्षा सलूजा।
जेनिशा गांधी, यशवी भट्ट, अवनी पाटोलिया,
भूमिका भेसदड़िया, ख्याति डाभी, राजेंद्र वालेचा, अभिषेक तन्ना, शिल्पा अंबास्था।
रोशनी सिंह,
सिद्धि ठाकर, रुचि मानेक, ताराबेन ठुम्मर, सोनम राज।
हेमांगी बामनिया, रिद्धि कानाबार, वर्षा, निराली वरु।
जानवी हर्ष, कृति मोटेरिया, उर्वी बोरानिया, नीलम देसानी।
शिवानी सलेट, ईशा अगेरा, मानसी दर्शनडिया, जेक्सी बालोडी।
दिव्येश भाई मनवानी, दिलीप करंगिया,
अलीफिया बहरीनवाला, तन्वी मनोती, जैनब हथियार, वत्सल पटेल, जय पोपट, निशित पलानी।
मुकुल खुबचंदानी, दिलीप कंगारिया, कीर्तन राठौड़, दिव्येश भाई मनवानी। वैभव राजपूत, हिमानी चांदी बंबर, जैनब हथियाली, वत्सल पटेल, वैभव राजपूत।
निरालीबेन पटेल, स्नेहा बंसल।
केल्विन कोटिया, हैंसी नाथानी, रुमाना सैयद, भौतिक परमार।
मानव दोषी, ब्रिजराज सिंह जाडेजा, ध्रुवांशी जोशी, तारिक ओठा।
हर्षवर्धन जोशी, हीरल रावल, ईशानी कतीरा, खुशबू पारेख।
वैशाली लांगणोचा, बरसाना प्रियंका,
हितेश सरेसा, मनीष गुप्ता, जोगेश्वरी देवी जडेजा, नीसा बावरिया।
शिवांगी बाजाला, जय भीमाणी, रमेश सुंबल, जिंकल गोदानी,
वैभव सोजित्रा, मिताली कापड़िया, ज्योत वाछानी, हिलाल माथकिया,
अल्फेश दैया, उत्सव गोहिल, आयुषी पारेख, खुशी सिमेजिया।
पूर्वी जोबनपुत्रा, हर सेजपाल, मन कोटक, दीपलबेन डोडिया।
विधि भट्ट, हर्ष कुमार भट्ट, शाहिल कामाणी, ध्रुव सावलिया।
जीत खक्खर, हार्दिक कुमार बगड़ा, हुसैन जॉइंट, भाविन सामनानी।
हेली गोरसिया, रिद्धि कोटड़िया, पूजा देवानी, पूर्विता पंसारा।
कृष्णा पटेल, राहिल कुमार पाबारी, धवल रूपारेलिया, कुशल सुरानी।
कुलदीप बरसारा, सौरव परमार, ध्रुमिल रानपरा, ऐश्वर्या रुगानी।
विराज काकडिया, जुलीन हिंगराजिया, हर्ष परमार, ध्वनित लुंबानी।
मितवा कोरवाडिया, पृथ्वीराज दादल, साइबन गिराज, रौनक जुंगली,
ध्रुवराज सिंह झाला, कर्मराज सिंह सावलिया, कर्मराज सिंह सरवैया, शुभ हरिया, प्रियांक कानाबार,
मयंक कोरिंगा, मोहिल देवारा, हुसैन बारमल, गुरशील दुदागरा,
किशन पाटड़िया, महावीर कुमावत, यशिल भूषा, नाकिया माकड़ा,
जेमिन मकवाणा, कविता कोटड़िया, नेहा नादपरा, रिमी खानपरा,
निराली देसाई, यश ताला, ध्रुव अंदानी, प्रिया टांक,
जिनसी मजेठिया, जील नंदा, निनाद जोशी, तीर्था तन्ना,
फरहाद कोचलिया, निकिता बगडाई, प्रकाश सोलंकी, भव्य मनियार, केविन राजदेव,
सागर सोमानी, यश अग्रवाल, भव्य कामदार, जय जीवानी,
अश्विनी कापड़िया, धनंजय सोजित्रा, लीला आदिराजू, चित्रा जेठवा,
क्रीमी दानेशा, अदिति शाह, चांदनी शाह, साक्षी लाडानी,
मिराली लिंबासिया, क्रीना साखिया, हर्षिल गजेरा, भक्ति वंजारा,
हार्दी भुआ, प्रिंसी परमार, शैली मेहता, राहुल परमार,
पार्थ सेठ, जानवी पडारिया, ऋत्वी गामी, जयमिन रामोलिया,
पृथ्वी परमार, वैभव सोलंकी, बंसी चौहान, कृषा आशर,
दिशा गढ़वी, अंकिता ठाकर, ध्रुवा ठकरार, जयराज सिंह जाडेजा,
जयकुमार बूसा, क्रीना सेदानी, कुश जोगिया, जेमिन परमार,
दीप त्रिवेदी, श्रुतिबेन देत्रोजा, पलक चोरलिया, मानसी इंद्रोडिया,
मोहित गुरुबक्षाणी, विशाल दानक, सुरेश कापड़िया, अजय साबलिया,
हर्ष उपाध्याय, अयाज असवानी, केतन केरलिया, धारगीस पानसूरिया,
प्रीत माली, धैर्य पारेख, निशित आदेसरा, राठौड़ ध्रुवराज,
जीत लिखिया, ऋत्विक कृणालिया, दर्शन चौथानी, सोहम बाविसी,
श्रेयस विठलानी, शांति चांदवानी, पूजा कटारा, द्वारकेश बालचंदानी,
मीत पटेल, नीति वाछानी, अमीषा दरियानानी, नीप डोलरिया,
प्रियंक कक्कड़, कन्वी कल्याणी, आनंद परमार, धरम रंगाणी,
इशिता पटोलिया, चार्मी नागानी, ऋत्वी अडिया, टेनिशा बुसा,
नेन्सी द्रंसोतिया, फोरम बालाला, शिवांगी रमादिति, राधा बसिया,
ठक्कर भूमि, जैनब पिसावडी, भूमि वेकरिया, धवल ढोलकिया, दारा जडेजा,
रिद्धि धंधुकिया, जानवी गोटी, फलक गाडा, अंजलि बोसिया,
पूजा साड़ंदिया, राजेश्वरी गोहेल, फोरम चिखलिया, हिनल खखर, निशाबेन ओगांजा,
उपासना रायमगिया, नियति चावड़ा, प्राची नंदोला, आयशाबेन वाचाणी,
रुचिता राठौड़, महिमाबा जडेजा, हेतसी गोस्वामी, प्रिया पोपट,
वर्षा चौहान, मानसी माकड़िया, भार्गवी सोलंकी, तहरीम भाटी,
रिद्धि बालिया, ब्रिजिशा जोरा, दिव्येश डाबी, दर्शन मुलचंदानी,
सलोनी मुंशी, चिन्मय पित्रोड़ा, अभिषेक वेकरिया, पवन भरडवा,
विक्की बाराई, चार्मी विरानी, जीनल मनानी, मानसी चोवटिया,
विधि अमरानिया, जानकीबेन देत्रोजा, जानवी सिंगाला, शिवांगी कासुंद्रा,
हीरल बारवडिया, मानसी राजपुरा, कृष्णा चावड़ा, हीरलबा परमार, तन्वी जानी, सूरज सोलंकी, दीपाली वागमसी, सूफिया आबादा,
कृष्णा पित्रोड़ा, भावती तारपरा, कृष्णा रंगाणी, करिश्माबेन बारिया,
वेंसी राइठठा, जिनाली खजूरिया, नेहा राडिया, हरमिस अकावलिया,
दर्शित वासानी, व्योम वसोया, विजय कुमार राठौड़, अरविंद गढ़वी,
राहुल माता, विवेक बालसरा, कार्तिक जलू, राज व्यास।
पार्थ आरंबड़िया, राजन गडरा, आंचल पिपलिया।
ऋत्विक राजपरा, ऋत्विक जानी,
जय मकवाणा, सत्यम फेफर, मोहम्मद शरीफ कलाडिया, जेसल हडगद्रा।
सागर बावलिया, जय वेकरिया, मोहम्मद रजा, अयान अदनानी।
सवन कुमार चापला, ब्रज कुमार हिंचू, सरमोइल भारमल, ध्रुवी कानानी।
हिरवा मेहता, उमेश भागिया, मौलिक चौवटिया, प्रिंस निमावत।
कायनात नकवी, नेहा लोडिया, मिहिर गढ़िया, दीपिका शर्मा।
उर्वी पुरुषवानी, हेमांगी पंड्या, अर्चना पंड्या, स्वाति पधारिया।
ऋतिका रोकड़, हीरल चोमल, मीरा शेख, ध्रांगधरिया, यशवी ध्रांगधरिया।
ऋचा खूंट, भूमि बोसमिया, सावन पीपलिया, सुजान वडाविया।
आयुषी पालाला, आयुषी दावरा, आयुष पिचोलिया, रंजीत राजपुरोहित।
सागर रामानी, रणवीर भूतिया, कंचन राज्यगुरु, भाविन परेश भाई।
वत्सल पंड्या, मिशिल गिलानी, मिताली कमानी, विराज मेहता।
हर्ष केरलिया, बंसरी रायजादा, ध्वनि रावल, मौलिक गोरिया।
अविनाश सोलंकी, जय कुमार हालपरा, अभिषेक सोजित्रा,
निकिता कंजारिया, जेनिस पारेख,
कृपाली जाडेजा,
प्रशांत दानानी, दीपा बारमेडा।
हार्दिक चावड़ा, वैभव कुमार गिनोया, नीरव परमार, किशन नंदानी, राणा पूजा।
हार्दिकाबेन सनाडिया, आशीष पाटड़िया, दीप फेफर, प्रितेश लिंबासिया।
चावड़ा अंजलि, जोदानी रमेश भाई, लिप्सा दलसानिया, हर्ष वडालिया, राहिल बादी।
हार्दिक कानपरा, हेमल दवे, महेश गोयल, हर्षिल दत्तानी।
प्रकाश कुमार अकबरी, जयदीप धोकिया, प्रणव माकड़िया, यश पलानी।
पारस अकबरिया, निराली नसीब, झलक अजमेरा, ઇસરતબેન નાકાની, ભૂમિકા ગાધેર, અંશ્રી ચંદારાના,
Ladies and gentlemen, I request the Honorable President, Shri Ketan Bhai Marwadi, to declare the convocation ceremony closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to graduates of batch 2021 on their accomplishments. We are extremely proud of you. Once again, congratulations to our graduates of batch 2021 on their accomplishments. We are extremely proud of you. You worked hard, you achieved success, and now it is time for you all to rejoice. This day marks the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of each and every one of you. Tomorrow, you all will face new challenges and opportunities that will put your determination to test as you strive to become a better person. May you look back on this time in your lives with fondness and pride as you continue on your journey. Enjoy your day of celebration with your family and friends, students. Now I request everyone to stand for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request everyone to remain standing as the academic procession leaves the venue.
our academic parting venue, I request all students to come forward. There is one historic picture that we take as a Marwadi University student, but I want all of you to come forward. Come forward so that the picture has more students here. All front, in the middle. Yes, take your places in the nearby chairs. All students, that's an historic picture that we will be taking.